Good morning, Mark. It is Monday morning, President's Day. I just want to let you know, I didn't get an opportunity to get over to the Swanee River. If you want to do some Google Earth on that, I encourage you to do that. I wanted to kind of just touch base with you. Took a couple really good videos. This is going to be the third video that I'll download first as far as posturing for the entire two videos. But there was a couple things that I got insight on as far as the house is concerned. After further review with the property, we had identified a couple things that the property, it's funny, when you see the video and I'm walking down the road and I'm coming up to the corner where that other house is at, those people have some history as far as that particular land. Their grandfather evidently had owned the piece of property that you're buying, and they had no idea that it was actually for sale. And they ended up not even knowing that that property was for sale, and they actually wanted the property. So they're going, for some reason, if this falls through with you, they're going to pick that property up. So, but the main thing that I wanted to address with you was the property across the street. Just to kind of give you an idea, I think it was back in 2006 or so, Melody, the owner of the property, right across the street from your property, she had purchased 5 acres of land, and she picked it up, I believe, for like $1,200, I think is what they said. And like a year later, they sold it for $6,600. So with that being said, when they priced this property, I believe they might have priced it prematurely. And we believe that it's actually probably worth much more. We'll know by the appraiser. The appraiser tends to go with the purchase price, but I would venture to say that that property is worth a lot more than what you're purchasing it. So that's a really great thing. So anyways, just wanted to let you know, I know that I mentioned, I think yesterday in the video, that the well that you have there, it's spring fed, and literally they typically don't build it this deep unless it's farmland, but that well goes down 250 feet and it's all spring, and it was primarily built for actually watering that entire land out there. You know how they have those big gigantic watering units that go across the entire land? It's got enough power to do that. The other thing that you had touched base about wanting to pump out the septic. To be honest with you, it's not necessary, and I'll tell you why. There's a big difference between Florida land and typical anywhere else in the United States when it comes to septic. Like, for example, in Georgia. When they build the septic, it's all compacted by clay, and versus here, it's all sand. She actually had it pumped about 6 years ago, and if that's something that your dad wants, that's going to be a cost that he's going to have to do. They're just not going to pump that just because they have a new buyer. But I wanted to ensure you that it has been pumped about 6 years ago, and it's all sand as far as the compact. So you're not going to have to worry about that. They've never had any problems, even when they had it pumped. They just did it because they didn't know if it was pumped prior to the previous owner. And you'll find that most septics here in the state of Florida, you'll get a lot more years out of them because it's not clay, it's sand. So anyways, I wanted to pass that information. I'm about to download all of these videos, or the three, and I'll download this one first and then get into the other ones, and you should get a link to YouTube. And Sorry about not being able to go to the Swanee River, but it was a long day yesterday. We didn't get home till about 4:30 or so, and we got up. We left at 9. So Mark and Katrina, the inspectors from Southland Home Inspection, they had to leave as well. And by the way, the inspection went really well. And those sellers are actually going above and beyond the call of duty to get that place, fresh for you. Like the flooring, they're refinishing the floor. They took up all the carpet, so it's got, the nice flooring down there, as well as the fresh paint and things of that nature. Also, too, I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you, but the units outside, there's a shed that I took a video of. They paid like $6,600 for this big shed, 10 by 20 or 20 by 20. And it's got electric out to it, as well as some electric ran that's out to the other outbuilding where I showed you the workshop. So anyways, let me get this downloaded and let me know what you think. And you're probably not going to get your inspection because there's a lot that's involved with inputting all this information into a software program, providing the CD for it that they'll send out to you, and also the PDF format. So there's a lot of the work that's involved so that you have a copy of your home inspection. So you're probably not going to get that till Wednesday or Thursday. So anyways, happy President's Day.